Alright guys, so the last video I mounted the receiver hitch on the golf cart. Now I'm going to make a cooler mount for this Igloo cooler. So what I started to do here, a 2x2 piece of oak, I fit it in the receiver. I cut this 18-inch piece of oak here and I just notched it a little bit just to give it some added support for this part of the cooler bracket. And then I'm going to put a bolt here and probably a bolt here and then a couple screws or something like that. But this is the first step of it here, and follow along. So I decided to go a little deeper with my notch. Initially I had a 1/2 inch, but I went a full inch. And I just made cuts with the circular saw, a bunch of them, knocked it out with a chisel, scraped it out. I'm about to put it back on. All right, so I got that fitted back up. 1 inch notch. And that strong, pretty much just without anything, but. All right, so this is how I'm doing these boards. Just find the center on each side, space it out evenly. And I have this one. Then I went and traced it under here with a pencil to get my mark. And then that's where I notch it out. And then it's about 12 inches wide, which is the bottom of this cooler. Of course, then we got to put sides, in the back and front on this. So this is what I'm talking about, circular saw. Cut your outside marks first, then goes back and just cut a bunch. Then we'll knock this out with a chisel. The more cuts you make, the easier this comes out. Here's what the cooler will look like sitting on there. And I got them in place. Probably put a screw in it and then bolt. And then we gotta add all the railing. All right, so what I did is I drilled the hole for the pin. It's like 5/8. Slide it back in. Put the pin in it. You're good to go. Cooler's on. I just put one screw down here, hold them in place. I'm gonna add 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here. They're pretty level. This one seemed like it's sitting up a little bit. I'll probably straighten that out when I get these sideboards on. But and you're gonna have wobble in that. It's just the way it is on these things, so shouldn't be too bad. All right, carriage bolts are in. Now onto the sides. So I'm using this 3/4 inch pine board. I think it's 5.5 inches wide. That's just gonna go around all the sides like this. Just gotta find the measurements. So I got my back piece on. About 3/4 inch overhang on each side. I gotta get my side pieces. So I got the sides on. It's a little time consuming trying to get everything squared up, but I gotta add this back piece here yet. I'm just gonna notch in here around that hitch so then this board will sit down flush with the other ones. That right there should be the notch out. Just gonna use a jigsaw. Alright guys, so here's basically what I came up with. Painted it. And that fits one of my coolers. But this is an easy way to make a cooler mount for your golf cart. And here's with the cooler in. I just made it to the specs of the cooler. I can put other coolers in there and just strap it down. But also added this hitch. It's a U-bolt so keeps it from shaking around and stuff. But overall, it'll work.